What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel once again. You know I appreciate having you here. It's a glorious day. It's October. It has no right to be this warm. It has no right to be this beautiful, but it is. And as luck would have it, Honda have just dropped off a bike for me. So let me introduce you to the CL500, the 500 Scrambler, based on all the other 500s that Honda have in their range, as in the engine. This one's based on the Rebel, not the 500X. Which is weird because it's a Scrambler, but it is an urban Scrambler, not a pure Scrambler by the nature of the 1970s. It's really got very little off-road capabilities, but you never know. Sometime over the next couple of weeks I might take this off-road. Seeing as it's called a Scrambler, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? But anyway, let me give you a little show round of the bike. I've done a first impressions ride of this, so you can check that video out. I'll leave the link at the end of this one. So I'm not going to go through all the bits and bobs, all the technical stuff. This one does have some extras. It's got an adventure pack, a touring pack and a style pack. I'm not sure what comes with what pack. Adventure pack, I would guess, is the high mud guard, the knuckle guards. This, I don't know about that style or adventure, but it's not part of it. You've got the foot pegs, which are the serrated kind. I'd say that's adventure. You've got this higher saddle in brown, and you've got this as well, this pannier on the back. That I'd say is touring. That I'd say is touring. So what's the style pack? Maybe that's the style pack and the rim stripes. I mean, I'll look it up and I'll put them all on the screen now. I mean, you can check it out. You can go to Honda's website and you can check it out for yourself what the packs are. Maybe these little things here are part of some kind of pack. Who knows? I'll know when I get home and have a look. I just wanted to get out and ride it. Honda have kindly given me this bike for a couple of weeks, so I'm going to ride it for a couple of weeks. As I said, I've already done a first impressions review on that, so you can check that out. This is going to be me riding it. I'm just introducing you to it today to let you know that I've got it in the garage. I'm going to be riding it for everything, for going out, shopping, commuting, little days out, that sort of thing. I'm going to do that over the next couple of weeks, and at the end of that I'm going to give you a conclusion of some of the things I like about this and some of the things I don't like about this. So check that out in a few weeks, but for now, let's get on and ride. Ay, 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 go crazy. Thank you for sticking around, really appreciate it. Now, when I first had this bike on a first impressions review, I thought to myself, this could be a very, very good bike for a Sunday afternoon cruise on the English country lanes. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just heading out to grab a cup of coffee. It's just been dropped off, so this is my first ride of it today, and we're going to take some country lanes. It's a beautiful day, and we're just going to, I don't know, chill out and see if this bike is as good as I think it is in my head for these sort of lanes. Hasn't got too much power, it's got no fancy gizmos to it, just a little bit of ABS and that's about it. My only concern is that rather large front wheel. I think it's an 18 or a 19. I should check really, but I have to stop to do that, and I'm enjoying riding at the moment. But it just makes the front feel slightly vague. But I should get used to that. After all, I do ride an Africa Twin with a 21-inch front wheel, and I can throw that about, no problem. It's pretty bouncy. Woo! It's like riding a trampoline. I haven't touched the suspension at all, it's just how it was delivered. It literally got rolled out the van into the garage. I went and put my coat on, and here we are. Got to watch out for the foot pegs touching down. Oh, big hole there, a little bit squirrely. What an absolutely beautiful day for a ride. I've got to say, this clutch is really, really light. I could do it with my little finger. Look at that. That's my little finger there. Wow. If you've watched this channel before, you know I'm a little bit of a fan of this little 500 engine. I've had two 500Xs in my garage in the past. Not as loan bikes, but I've actually owned two of them. So I do like this engine. It's a peach for commuting, I've got to tell you that. It really is a nice engine for commuting. There's not a lot of power to it, there's a little bit of torque to it. It's just a nice all-rounder, easy engine to get on with. And I like that. It's nice to have a bike that's just easy to get on with. I mean, we all like real fast bikes and bikes that you can boast about in the car park, but sometimes it's just nice to put a key in a bike, throw your leg over and not worry about the drama of it. You can create your own drama if you want. I wouldn't advise it, but you can. It's got a nice 6-speed gearbox as well, with that light clutch. It's nice and snickety, I think is the word, goes into the gears nicely. I'm getting used to that larger front wheel. It's nice. I mean, most people aren't going to ride it like this, but you can. I'm not going banzai, but we've got a nice little pace on. It's a nice spirited ride rather than a fast ride. Yeah, I like the gearbox on this, I like the engine, I like the clutch. It's nice and easy. It's aimed at kind of a newbie, I suppose, but it doesn't mean you can't have fun if you're not so new to biking. It depends on your mindset. If you need the power, if you need everything like that, razor sharp handling, the best of the best of the best, this isn't going to be the bike for you. But if you've got the mindset where you can have fun on any bike and you just want to go out every now and again, cruise the country lanes in the sunshine like this in the UK, this is a pretty good bike for that. I thought that when I had it for the first impressions ride, and that's backing it up now. I'm really enjoying this. I mean, it does help that the sun shines out, I've got to say, it really does. We're stuck behind a cyclist here. Second gear, 13 miles an hour. It's chugging along nicely, well balanced. I like that. You can tell the suspension's budget because it is a little bit bouncy, but that kind of adds fun to the ride. You've got to be a little bit careful on change of directions if you do a quick right to left, because it might bounce the front wheel up slightly. Not badly, but slightly. If you're used to like 17-inch road wheels, you might be a little bit unnerved at first, but don't ride it like me. Not that I'm riding it that fast. So if you're just cruising along kind of these speeds down country lanes, taking in the views, the smells, the sunshine, it's perfect. And this is only after, well, a few hours on the bike. As I said, in a few weeks I shall give you a full summary of things I like and dislike about the bikes, because things I like now I might dislike after riding it for say like 1,000 miles or so. You don't know. Whenever you get on a bike you tend not to pick up the negative points, you only get those over a period of time. If there are negative points when you get straight on, they're going to only get worse over time, if that makes any sense. But this is what this bike's designed for. We're in the Surrey Hills at the moment, the beautiful Surrey Hills. We're in the village of Cold Harbour, cruising around, temperature's nice, sun shines out, and I feel like I'm kind of on the perfect bike. On these big wide sweeping bends as well. It's lovely, it really is nice. Although that front wheel makes it slightly slower steering, it floats around the bends really nice and gentle. So when you're chilling out, a little bit of a laid back ride, it's in its element. And I think that's where this sits in its element, is that cruisy kind of sweepy road vibe. That may have been a thing I just made up, but we're sticking to it. Alright, let's see what it's like filtering. Didn't plan on this today. But it is nice and slim, it's well balanced, it's easy to ride at slow speed, so very good for filtering, even though I didn't really need to go at first there, but I did it anyway, don't criticise. There you go, first filtering test passed with flying colours. So there you go, I'm going to end the video here. It's just a quick one today, an introduction to the CL500, the Honda little 500 Scrambler. And I wanted to find out what it was like on a sunny day around the B roads of the English countryside here in the Surrey Hills. Because I was curious, you see. I thought it would be perfect for this. And you know what? It is. It is perfect. On a day like this, on roads like this, in dry weather, just cruising around, you can get a little bit of speed into it, but when you relax and chill out and just ride the country lanes, this is a beautiful little bike. So as a B-road, country lane, sunshine, cruiser, come chill out, relaxing kind of bike, check. This passes it with flying colours. Now over the next couple of weeks it's going to rain, I'm going to commute on it, I'm not just going to go out on sunny days and do nice rides, and then at the end of that I'm going to give you a little video of things I like and things I don't like about this bike after living with it for a few weeks. So subscribe to the channel so you get the drop on that video. I'm also going to take this off-road on a little bit of green laning, nothing too strenuous, but they've put the word Scrambler in the title of this bike, so it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it, really? So that's what we're going to do. Right, so I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it from myself and the CL500. We appreciate it. Don't forget to check back to the channel to see further videos on this bike and other bikes. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to do all those things that you need to do. Also, hit that notification bell so you guys can get the drop on these videos. If you want to leave a comment, leave that downstairs in the comment section. But from me, right now, you know I love you all. Stay safe. Fish out.
Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead and get gone.